Hey everyone, how y'all doing? It's been a while since I've done a video, but I felt it was a need to do a video to explain these Churchill down tickets and how we've changed things a little bit. So there were some issues in the past with the actual physical tickets, and we're well now into the 21st century, so they're changing the process a little bit. Actually, there's some pros and cons, but I think there's a lot more pros than there are cons to this situation. So quickly, just the process. So the flyer that was sent out went out to all the Moose members in Indiana, went out to all the lodges. That flyer has a QR code and also a link, and also there was a link in the email. We'll also post those links on our Facebook page and try to, any way we can get it out, we're going to send it out multiple times, so it will be easy to find. That link takes you to the Zeffy page that the Indiana Moose Association has. Zeffy is a great company that we use to sell tickets on. It's how we sold our mid-year and conference this past year. And they do a great job for non-for-profits and makes it very easy to sell things. So when you go to Zeffy, you are buying a reservation for Churchill Down. You're not buying the actual ticket yet. Churchill Down will not be releasing those tickets until about the first week of April. So when you go to Zeffy, you're going to have a few different choices. There's 3 breakdowns of seating, and the very basic one, all of these include the buffet, as they always have. They'll include the private tellers plus the machines we've been used to. For you that have went on these trips before, and we've been in Millionaires Row, this year we're going to be in the Sports Illustrated Clubhouse. The interesting thing about that is we're going to be on the paddock. For you non-racers, the paddock is the round section where the horses come out before their race and they do all the pomp and circumstance and they get lined up in their stalls and then they do a little parade around and all that kind of fun stuff. The big windows are going to be right there, so you're going to be able to see the horses come down down the tunnel. They'll be actually placed into their stalls. Our seating is going to be right above that area. You'll be able to see them get ready to go out on the racetrack. And then when the races start, of course, as always, everywhere you are at Churchill Down, there will be plenty of TVs to watch that race. But you'll also be able to walk outside right next to the track, and we're about 50 yards down from the finish line, but you'll be right on the track. It's really cool. If the weather should be not friendly that day and a little bit rainy or cool, you can still stay inside, but above the teller section where you would go to place your bets, there's another patio area that is covered, so you don't have to be out in the weather if you don't want. There's also another bar in there besides, and where we've been at before, they've come to wait on your tables, and we'll still have waiters and waitresses, but you can actually go right to the bar too if you want to get a drink, and can't wait to get that mint julep. You can go get it quicker. Anyway, so 3 types of seating we have. The basic one is $60, and they are all over the room. But there are 2 other types of tickets, and they are $75 each, and some of them are very limited. So on the paddock, there is some outdoor seating. It's covered, but you're right up where the action's at. You get this. I mean, you're feet away from the horses and all the action going on in the paddock. And those sections do have heating elements. There are heaters there if it should be not quite so warm that day. You never necessarily know what you're going to get. That's Mother's Day weekend in May. Can be warm, could still be a little cool. And the other seating that's listed as premium seats, they're the tables that are right up against the windows and looking down into the paddock and into the stalls. So that's why they're a little more expensive, because we just felt that since where they were located, they were a little bit nicer than some of the other seating as far as view, and we should be able to charge to offset those 2 types of seating arrangements. So when you go to Zeffy and you get on there and you click on and you buy one of those tickets, you're going to get an email, and the email is going to let you know that you've purchased how many ever number of tickets you've gotten. But again, that's just your reservation. It's going to remind you and send you to a link for Churchill's Down. Now, to explain, Zeffy is where you're doing your reserving, but your tickets will be sent to an account at Churchill's Down. So you will have to go to Churchill's Down And in that email sends you how to go there and make up your own account. It's free. All you have to do is enter an email and get a password. I think you have to put your phone number in there, but that's all you have to do. And then when they do release the tickets, you'll get a link saying, hey, those tickets have been released and they're now in your Churchill's Down account. And you'll be able to go see them there. You can see them online on your laptop, but the tickets will be sent to your phone. So there are phone apps. So if you're Android, you'll have to go to the Android Play Store, the Google Play Store, and download the Churchill's Down app. Or if you're an iPhone person, you'll have to go to the iStore and do the same thing there. In that email, and we'll have them plenty of other places, we'll have the links to how to get those apps on your phone. Those apps are completely free. And or you can just go to the Play Store or the iPhone store. If you look up Churchill's Down, it will pop up. So it's pretty simple to download that app to your phone. You're gonna have to have that app on your phone though, because that's where your ticket will be at, because it will be it's a live scan. So when you show up, you'll have to have your phone, and that's how they'll scan the ticket to get in. But for example, I have on my phone here, I'm an Android guy, and I've already got my email and my username in there. It's pretty simple to look at. On here, there's a place when you get in there, it'll say my tickets. Let's see if I can hit that button now. And you'll be able to click on my tickets, and it'll show your tickets in there. Obviously, I don't have any tickets yet, so right now the phone is blank. But when you do have tickets, they'll pop up, and then you'll be able to click on them each. So when you're ordering multiple tickets, let me explain that a little bit. If you and say there's a group of 4 wanting to go, the easiest way is for one person to buy those 4 tickets. Put it on their app, have it on their phone, you all go at the same time. If, for whatever reason, you guys aren't sitting together or arriving at a separate time, there is a way to transfer tickets from one account to somebody else. But let's say you bought the tickets for 4, and you're going to transfer 2 of them to your 2 friends that are coming. One of them are going to have the app as well, and you can transfer those tickets to them, just in case maybe you're arriving at a separate time or what have you. But if you buy 2 tickets and they buy 2 tickets at separate times from Zeffy, it's not going to put those 4 people together. So I suggest that if you want to sit together as a group, there's some tables that are sit 6, there are some that sit 8. And if you want your 8 folks to sit together at a table, I suggest one person buy those 8 tickets. And then if you need to transfer them to other people, do that afterwards. But that way your 8 will be together. Now, I know there's some bigger groups coming. So let's just say there's a group of 12 coming, and I've got you guys at a table of 8. They will try to fit the other 4 at the table next to you, so you guys are still fairly close to each other. So we'll try our best to do that. Don't worry, there are some tables of 2 and tables of 4. Those tables will go first, so if there's 4 people, they're going to get the groups of 4 first, is how we're going to try to work that out. I spent 8 minutes telling you how to do that. There will be more communications in the email. Again, this is all going out to all lodges and all the members in the Indiana Moose Association that we have emails for. We're also inviting Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Ohio to come along, so maybe some of those folks will be joining us. And more importantly, the chairman of the board for Moose International will be on his visit to Indiana at that time, so he will be at the races that day. See y'all. Y'all have a good time. Go Moose Art.